My name's Christy Harris. I'm an amateur boxer fighting the 51 kilo division, which is flyweight, and I just won my 4th national title.
There's obviously me and Annette, Christy's mother, and her brother Kyle. Kyle's the oldest. Definitely a bit of a tomboy. Her sense of humour is very similar to mine.
He's been my #1 supporter right from the start, 100%. I think he gets more nervous than I do at the fights, to be honest.
I done Kyokushinkai karate for a lot of years myself, and I met up with Mick Murray and Kevin Murray. Got to be close friends with them, and we're still good friends now. Unfortunately, poor old Mick has passed on. They encouraged me to go down to the boxing gym because I said to them I was bored with karate, I want to do something different. So I started asking Christy to come down, and at first she wasn't keen. She'd come down once or twice.
My first sparring partner was actually my dad. So yeah, when I got hit, I was like, it didn't really hurt as much. It was a bit of a shock, but it was just really frustrating. And I think the fact that it was my dad made it even more frustrating. I just wanted to get him back so badly.
Especially boxing, when you first get hit the first few times, it's, oh, didn't like that. That hurt a bit, and your eyes will run, and you might have a tomato nose. But I guess you get used to that. The first few fights Christy went into as an amateur, the first 2 fights she won quite easily because she was used to sparring with boys all the time, and she could take it, but she also knew how to dish it out.
Some of the basic rules of boxing are very simple. It's basically to hit and not get hit. It seems fairly basic saying something like that, but it's more like a violent game of chess. So it's not just getting in there and beating on your opponent and hoping to beat them down. There's a lot of strategies used in boxing, a lot of technique, a lot of skills.
You have your, random people who will say, oh, really, you're a boxer, why do you do that? Or, you're a young girl, why would you want to wreck your face? Or something like that. You just, like, whatever. It doesn't really faze me.
At first it was, yeah, Christy's doing boxing, and it's what? Yeah, she won the first fight, she stopped the girl in the 2nd round. What? And then it's, oh, aren't you worried about her getting hurt? Aren't you worried about this? Aren't you worried about that? And yeah, you worry about certain things, but you could worry about everything in life, and you wouldn't leave your house.
Christy came up through the state of Victoria. I was a state coach at the time, so I had a little bit of contact with Christy, so overseeing the state team, and then she needed a place to come and work up here closer to the centre of Melbourne, where she had more opportunities to spar different people.
Cal has a great experience working with people and helping people with problems, so that's the side of boxing I guess people don't see.
To be honest with you, she's the first lady I've trained. When she asked me could she come on board and train here at Collingwood, I had a gym full of quite handy men, and I was a little bit hesitant at first because I don't know too much about training the girls, and I actually said to Christy, I said, Christy, if you want to join Collingwood Boxing Club, you have to train like the men. And she said no problem. She's one of the boys, so to speak, yeah. Are you ready? And away you go. That's good, Chris. That length is good. Practice the pressure, yeah? 1 attack, straight back in, go in with that 2nd attack, yeah? All right? So that's the main thing you need to practice for China, yeah?
We're really, really close. He does anything for any of us. Like, he's really, really good. He puts a lot of time into us. Boxing and coaching isn't something that you get paid a lot for at all. So we're really, really good to have such a good person and good coach.
Christy trains up to 3 times a day. Within that training, there's the skills training, there's the sparring, there's the strength work, there's the recovery, there's the correct diet, and everything else that goes along with it. And she's not a bad ambassador for sport. She comes across really well as well. And I really don't know anybody in Australia that doesn't sort of admire what she's done so far.
I've been overseas before, and random people have come up to me with a photo of me, like a boxing photo, and asked me to sign it. Like, it's all, it makes you smile because it's like, yeah, this is cool. Like, I've done the hard work to get here, and people are, they're recognising it and supporting me, so I'm doing something right.
She leaves here in the next couple of days and goes on to the Philippines. From the Philippines, 2 weeks after that, she flies over to America, a 10-day training camp. From there, it's back to the Philippines. From there, it's over to China, where I'll meet her and join the national coaching staff. And if she gets top 2 in China, that's a direct entry to Rio into the Olympic Games.
She'll do well. How far she'll go, I guess that's a guess, but I'm pretty determined she can get herself to the Olympic Games.
Basically, I just want to look back and say that I gave it 100%, you know, that I didn't waste any time and I took, you know, advantage of every opportunity that I got, you know, and I got the most out of everything that I ever did. Make sure that I really enjoy the moments when I, you know, hopefully I get to Rio and stuff like that, and that I put in 110%.